against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and others in the AJL Young Indian case. And this, in fact, is the first time that the charge sheet has been filed against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. That's the big input that we're getting. Let me also share some more details about this. And we have Bhavtosh getting us more details on that. This is the first time that a charge sheet has been filed against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi in the AJL Young Indian case. It's a massive development, Bhavtosh.
Yes, Swati. In fact, this charge sheet that has been filed will obviously lead to a political turmoil in the country because for the first time, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi have been named as an accused in any money laundering case. Earlier, there were criminal cases that have been filed against Rahul Gandhi, but this is a very big development because Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet that too in a money laundering case against Rahul Gandhi and also against Sonia Gandhi, Suman Dubey and others in a case pertaining to AGL and Young Indian. Remember last week ED had written a letter to Registrar of Society asking that they want to take possession of all properties linked to AGL and Young Indian. And then subsequently ED has now filed a charge sheet against Rahul Gandhi and also against Sonia Gandhi and others in a case pertaining to AGL and Young Indian. This charge sheet has been filed in a Delhi court. Cognizance of this charge sheet will be taken. We are waiting for reaction from Congress as well as from BJP because it would obviously lead to a political war of words. But sources in ED have confirmed to Times Now that a charge sheet has been filed, and charge sheet is based on the evidence that have been gathered over a period of at least 4 years. Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi's statement was recorded in 2022, and subsequent to that, ED had in fact continuously gathered evidence in this case. Now, what ED has said is that both Sonia Gandhi as well as Rahul Gandhi, who had 38% stake in Young Indian, they had usurped properties worth at least 2,000 crore rupees by on a bogus loan of just 50 lakh rupees. That is the main charge against them. But having said that, we would like to wait for a formal statement from Congress, if need be from Rahul Gandhi also, about this huge political development that has taken place. ED has not formally issued any statement, but sources have confirmed that a charge sheet in a Delhi court has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate.
Absolutely. In fact, Bhavtosh, and ahead of filing the charge sheet, I believe the Enforcement Directorate also initiated proceedings to take possessions of properties linked to Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi.
Yes, Swati, that development had also taken place around 4-5 days back, in which ED had written to the Registrar of Society saying that they want to take possession of all properties of AGL and Young Indian, and these properties were spread across Delhi, Mumbai and Lucknow. They have said that because these properties were part of proceeds of crime, and because these properties had in fact were acquired through proceeds of crime, ED has powers under money laundering to take over these properties. But what is the biggest news as far as this case is concerned is that for the first time, Rahul Gandhi as well as Sonia Gandhi have been charge sheeted in money laundering case. ED has claimed that they had done their investigation, and post that they have filed this huge this charge sheet, which obviously will lead to a political war of words and also a very bitter war of words between Congress and BJP.
Absolutely. Now, the Enforcement Directorate also says, Bhavtosh, that as far as the proceed of crime is concerned, the properties linked to Congress leaders are involved in the 988 crore rupees money laundering.
Yes, Swati. What has happened is that in November 2023, ED had attached properties worth 983 crore rupees, 600 crores rupees of immovable assets were attached, and there were shares of around 250 crore rupees. The Educating Authority of Enforcement Directorate in April 2024 upheld this attachment. But in a very detailed statement that was issued on Saturday, ED had said that both Sonia Gandhi as well as Rahul Gandhi, they had acquired 2,000 crore rupees of prime real estate properties in Delhi as well as in Mumbai and also in Lucknow. The value of property was around 2,000 crore rupees on a bogus loan of 50 lakh rupees. They have said that this was done by a loan transaction of around 98 crore rupees between AGL and Young Indian, and this dates back to a time when Congress was in power. They had said that there was a private complaint that was filed by the Subramanian Swamy, and in 2014 that private complaint was taken cognizance of that, and in ED had in 2021 had taken cognizance of that and filed a money laundering case. They further said that this was challenged by Congress in various courts, in High Court as well as in Supreme Court, but they did not get any relief. And subsequent to that, ED had powers to investigate this case. In June 2022, for the first time, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi recorded this statement. This went for nearly a week, after which ED carried out raids and searches. There were searches that were carried out at National Herald office in Delhi, and ED found that there were no employees that they were there in National Herald office. Importantly, they said AGL and Young Indian had a bogus transaction of 87 crore rupees. This was in form of bogus advertisement as well as bogus transaction, and this clearly showed that there is proceeds of crime around 87 crore rupees. But a huge development has taken place because for the first time since BJP came to power, a charge sheet has been filed against the top leadership of Congress, Sonia Gandhi, as well as Rahul Gandhi, in a case of money laundering.
Absolutely. It's a decade-old case, Bhavtosh, politically very sensitive, and there will be political ramifications. There will be reactions coming in any minute now as far as the charge sheet is concerned against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, which has happened for the first time. But take us through what happens next, legally speaking.
Well, legally, cognizance of this charge sheet has to be taken by the court, and once cognizance of the charge sheet will be taken, all those who have been named as an accused in this case, Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, as well as Suman Dubey and others, they will be summoned. Two accused in this case have already died, including Motilal Vora as well as Oscar Fernandez, so their names are in column B. They will be, in fact, asked to appear in the court, and the copies of the charge sheet will be supplied to them. And ED will, in fact, inform the court that on the what grounds they have filed the charge sheet. But what ED has said is that they have carried out their investigation over a period of 4 years. They have already moved an application stating that they want to take possession of these properties. They have already attached these properties, and they have said that once they take possession of these properties, because they are from the proceeds of crime, they will decide the fate of these properties. But more than that, the fact that Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi have been charge sheeted, that clearly shows that ED think that they are accused in a case of money laundering. For the first time, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi have been named as an accused. Earlier, FIRs were filed against Rahul Gandhi, but he claimed that these are political FIRs, that these are FIRs filed in political cases like protest and all. But this is a very serious offense. This is an offense of money laundering in which ED has filed a charge sheet. Rahul Gandhi has always said that ED is an agency that has been targeting opposition leader. And for the first time, ED has filed a charge sheet against the top leaders of Congress. The Gandhi family has been charge sheeted. One has to wait and see what would be the Congress reaction. As far as this development is concerned, Congress has always, in fact, come out in support of the Gandhis. And for the first time, both of them have been charge sheeted. Even as we speak, Robert Wadra's statement is being recorded in a land deal case.
Absolutely. The first time that the Enforcement Directorate has filed this charge sheet in this particular case against the Gandhis, both of them also sitting MPs, one from the Lok Sabha, one from Rajya Sabha. And, the political blame game. Until now, the Congress party has been saying and questioning the delay in filing of charge sheet, saying that if the Enforcement Directorate has solid evidence to back and substantiate its charges, then why did it never file a charge sheet? Why was it always an ongoing investigation? Because the charge of the Congress party was this is nothing but political vendetta. So should one say, and can one say, Bhavtosh, that perhaps there is solid evidence that the Enforcement Directorate has? That's the reason why they've now gone ahead with this big decision of filing a charge sheet against both Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi?
As far as this development is concerned, remember in June 2022, Swati, the questioning of Gandhis happened. Both Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi were questioned. Congress workers came out on streets, virtually on the streets, protested outside ED office and also at other places in the capital. At that point of time, ED had said that they are recording their statements, and then subsequent to that, ED had carried out raids and searches at the office of National Herald. They said that they don't want to carry out searches, and they just wanted to
interrupting you there for a bit. Like we said, political reactions will start coming in any time now, and we have Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP joining us. Big development, charge sheet against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi for the first time, a charge sheet against both of them, the Gandhi Parivar in the AJL Young Indian case. Your first reaction?
Well, the law is facing its own course, and the action is happening against the corrupt Gandhi Vadra family. Please note that the essence of the entire case is that Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi are directors in AGL, and there are allegations of acquiring 2,000 crore worth of property in mere 50 lakhs. This morning, the Enforcement Directorate also had questioned Robert Vadra in a case. Earlier, Enforcement Directorate also has attached property worth more than 700 crores. All of this only points to one thing, that this government, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government, has zero tolerance policy against corrupt.
All right, Pradeep Bhandari, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. So BJP says Modi government has zero tolerance for corruption. Quick break with that. We'll keep on tracking every single development related to this big story that we broke here on Times Now First.